Hello, my lovely Virgos, and a very warm welcome to your November 2022 horoscope forecast. Boy, is this one intense month. We're in the eclipse season. We've got a lunar eclipse coming up this month. Saturn and Uranus are in a very tight square for you, the 9th to the 6th houses. So many of you may be reevaluating your health, your work situation, what you want to do in the world, and there may be some pulling and pushing going on. But it's an exciting time to be alive. It's a time to feel positive, even though the changes may look daunting, frightening, intimidating. You're strong, you're very smart, and you're good at coming up with solutions to problems. So encourage yourself. This is one of the big messages this month. Now, the lunar eclipse on the 8th of the month is happening here in your 9th house. Now, we've got a lot of focus for, especially the first couple of weeks of the month, on the 3rd and 9th houses, lovely Virgos. So the lunar eclipse in the 9th, resonating there with Uranus, is shining a light on saying to you, what would you like to learn? What would you like to share? How could you get a bigger perspective on your world? Are you seeing things from too small a lens? Are you taking little cupfuls out of the ocean rather than buckets or enormous balloonfuls? Yes? What is it that you can do to get a bigger perspective out of the little weeds of your life? And this energy is encouraging you to connect with people far and wide. You might end up teaching or coaching or mentoring or being inspired by somebody else who really raises you and uplifts you. And you may also be doing some traveling. This may be physical traveling. It could also be virtual traveling, and maybe even some intergalactic travel. You never do know. And this influence in the 3rd house, these great planets, Sun, Venus, Mercury in the 3rd, this is great for negotiations, for networking, for connecting with people around you, in your area, in your community. And it's also good for studying and learning. On the 17th, we have a change in energy, change in focus. This is when Venus will come into the 4th. On the 18th, Mercury, oopsie daisy, they don't want to come. And on the 22nd, 3rd, the Sun, and on the 23rd, a new moon. So everything begins to line up in this 4th house for you during the second part of this month. Lovely Leos, lovely Virgos, sorry. I'd have to say that to the Virgos, wouldn't I? Anyway, Virgos. So this is new beginnings for a new family, a soul family, new understanding with your existing family, your ancestry, where you come from. You may be moving home. You may be changing your environment in some way. You may be looking at security and stability from a new lens, a new angle. It's very much about seeing your life from the higher lens. And this will give you faith and optimism and courage and strength. Mars retrograde all month in the 10th house. So some of you may be reconsidering your career direction, what you're doing. You may be looking for ways in which you can contribute in a different way, because we are making a huge transition towards a new earth, a new way of doing things. And it's very much about going into the internal you, making sure that you've got time for yourself, even if it's just 10 minutes a day into nature or in a bath or whatever it is, time and space for you to be able to blossom and thrive. Jupiter, Neptune in the 7th house, this brings a lot of expansion and dreams in relationships. There may be some illusions that need to be broken in order for some reality to come into this area. that's more nourishing and fulfilling for you. So there you have it, my lovely Virgos. I wish you a wonderful month. And I thank you for liking, subbing, commenting, and sharing. Bye for now.